Well, it seems as though the Reverend Jeremiah Wright just got back from his trip overseas, which actually wasn't a bad idea for him. And now it seems as though he has, pardon me, I'm reading a newspaper article here. He canceled his speaking engagements in Florida and Texas. Um, his congregation was so nice enough in his retirement to buy him a new home. It's a $1.6 million home, and it's a far cry from the impoverished Chicago streets where the preacher led his ministry for 36 years. It indicates Reverend Wright is about to move to a 10,340 square foot four bedroom home in suburban Chicago, currently under construction in a gated community. Like I said, the price is $1.6 million. Um, the problem here is this is a rich white community. So basically, everything he said for the last 36 years is hypocritical. What other formulation can you take out of this? It's like Al Gore preaching about the environment and pollution, and then flying around on his private jets, which 60 Minutes did not show. They showed a little puff piece of him uh, flying a commercial airline, and why didn't they show him in the Gulf Stream too? You know, that's unbelievable to me. But it says here, the story goes on to say that it's quite common for parishioners to outfit their pastors' homes, rectories, with great luxury. Okay, that's fair. Uh, this guy's preaching against it for everybody else. Okay, it says um, Michelle Obama had been going on and on about how hard it had been for her and Barack because their student loans were going to drag into their 40s. And until Barack hit it big with a couple of books, they were worried about their futures, and all these women in the audience are nodding their heads. Then Michelle Obama began preaching against middle classism. She specifically urged the women in that audience to avoid corporate careers. Do not go to Wall Street. Do not mess around with hedge funds. Don't become a corporate lawyer. Stay in service to the needy. Stay in the help jobs. Like the Obamas, they're helping the country. They're not helping themselves. They're helping the country. So all you women out there who are supporters of Barack Obama, um, don't become an attorney. Don't better yourself. Don't do what's best for you and your family. Only do what's best for your gender and your race. And basically, um, just help people. Use your heart. Use your emotion as a liberal, okay, and help people that way. Don't ever make a name for yourself. But yet you can still complain though that there's not equality in America. This because if you follow Michelle's advice, you can actually argue both points. Um, Lisa Fabrizio, the American Spectator Online, said, um, talking about Obama, she said, he may have a point about the rich white people running this country, but the point he didn't mention is that the rich white people he's talking about are on his side of the political aisle. The liberal Democrats are doing the same thing he's doing, trying to keep people stuck in whatever economic class that they're in. They are not for economic growth. They're not for the emancipation of people. They are for continued suffering of people so that Democrats, as runners of government, come along and make everything okay or bearable. The arousal gap is back. They're treating Obama like they did Clinton in the 90s. They're giving him a free pass on everything just because he looks good and he says it right. That's pretty much all they need to know. You know what? As long as a liberal makes you feel good and everything seems okay and their intentions are there, forget about the outcome. Forget about the real world and what really happens in this world. As long as it feels good and emotion rules the day, that's all we need to worry about in this country. We don't even need a job. We don't even need a job. Let's just keep hoping and taking care of people and preaching about the people who are disenfranchised in this country. And you know what? That will solve all of our problems. Obama '08, baby.